The only reason I'm standing here in front of you people is, thank God I saved some money. And I was able to get some assistance at Hershey Medical Center. When they couldn't help me, I had to go to Baltimore, Washington. I know everybody can't afford to do that. And the only big thing saved me was Johns Hopkins Hospital doing experimental surgery on me to find that parasite guardian.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and it even killed my darn dog.
That's so good.
It even killed my dog. And there's no way you can tell me that my little nephew, he's only 18. His name is Harrison Jr. He's sick. Pauline just died. Junior Powell was here all the time. He had to go in because of his kidneys. I had kidneys, gallbladder. That parasite got in and ate through my intestines and attached itself to my gallbladder and almost killed me. I lost 50 pounds. And I'm sick every day now. But I'm just the fact that, like I'm telling you, if I didn't have a little bit of money, I wouldn't even be standing here. Terrible shame, and I really feel sorry for other people, but my whole block has been decimated. It's ridiculous. Hey, you can just start walking door to door to door, everybody's dead or on dialysis. And that's no accident. And if any, I know all of you don't have the time or the ability, but there's people here that can help you like they help me. You look up that Guardia and you will see reasons that very seldom detected is because your doctors don't know to look for it. They naturally assume that your water department has the correct amount of chemicals and the equipment to measure to treat your water. I don't even know if we have that up-to-date equipment
How many people get
to
sick?
do that.
Yes.
I feel like it's a shame to all of y'all that this wasn't important enough, that it wasn't even put on the agenda. It should have been put on the agenda because it fell in our lap and it moves. So I think that's a shame.
That's right.
But my first thing is that living here, I have 2 boys. My 15-year-old is here. His only beverage is water. From 9 months old, he only ever drank water. And now I'm presented with this. I stopped coming to the borough council meeting because they don't do anything. That's not the way I feel. They don't care. Because if they cared, it would have been on this agenda. The water. Because we don't know what the water actually has done to any of us. We have, I can't say we, but me, I have eczema. My boys have eczema. I have asthma. And Danae can tell you, I just had maybe 3 months ago, I had the worst outbreak of eczema that I ever had in my life. I looked like I had 2 black eyes. And I'm just wondering.
Okay, I had 3 disc fused in my neck. I had torn meniscus in my knee. And I have to go back and forth to the doctor now to find out what's going on with my intestines because I'm been overhurting all the time. Okay?
All right, now, what's going to happen with the people like me that got to go to the doctor every day, burn gas to go to the doctors?
Catch buses to go to the doctors because of something that's urgent we didn't know about, caused by the water Steelton.
Can nobody answer that?
We're going to answer the questions, sir. Once we get all the questions, we're going to answer the question. We're going to answer the individual question at this time. We're going to answer one time, and that's going to be the statement.
I have a couple of questions about to the Borough of Steelton about the water. My first question is, who made the decisions not to notify the residents of Steelton on November 20th, 2013 about the violations DEP discovered? My next question is, when was the borough manager appointed the position of being the water authority secretary? And is that person qualified for that position? And were the other employees questioned about their knowledge of the false reporting?
Your daughter appeared to the meeting to show you what residents of Steelton look like. I'm just kind of shaken up about what I've been hearing.
It's okay.
They're pregnant women, they're young children, they're elderly, they're youth my age. All of us have been contaminated by this water. I think some of you have forgotten what the people you serve in here in this borough look like tonight. I noticed the murky water almost 5 months ago when my daughter was brushing her teeth. I didn't want to tell her not to use the water to rinse her mouth out. But now after hearing what has been going on, I wish I would have told her not to. I grew up here, went to school here. I currently raise my daughter here. And I would never think that we would allow our people to drink contaminated water.
Why wasn't the public informed immediately? And Mayor, I think you missed a big chance to get out in the front. We didn't see you for 3 days to say, I want to gain your trust back, Steelton. And I want to tell you, we are coming out and telling you everything.
There's no communication here in Steelton. Nobody know what's going on. I come to council meeting every meeting night. Don't miss a one. You know how long council meeting lasts?
10 minutes.
20 minutes. How in the hell in 20 minutes? Everybody got somewhere to go. 20 minutes is a limit. And they ask people to come out. And this water thing, it's been going on here since November. And no one never brought it up at council meeting, because I'm at every one. And you won't tell me council didn't know nothing about this for a whole 3 months?
Who else knew?
Here, this body right here does not control the water authority.
Did you know?
This body does not, I'm gonna address this if you give me opportunity.
Okay.
This body did not know until February of 2014,
And we found out in April 2014.
but if
Months later.
you want me to address the question, but every time I do it, address the question, I get the buck. Do you want me to address the question or not?
Just own up to your fault. Don't lie. I'm Christine. Don't lie.
All right, this time, I'm gonna turn it over to the borough secretary because I'm gonna say this again. This body oversees the sewage situation. The water authority is the water authority, 2 separate entities. And I'm gonna say it again. When it was late February, when I was notified as borough council president, and when I was notified, it was still being tested by DEP. It wasn't a final ruling. And I want to say DEP came out without notifying our borough manager with a press release. Did not give this borough adequate time because they did their thing. And I'm going to say this. When borough council was aware of the situation, the employee that was employed by the borough was on payroll by the borough. This council controlled that entity. We took immediate actions. Borough council took immediate actions and did what we had to do. But for as the water authority is a separate entity, they had their own governing body, they had their own attorney.
The mayor is the vice president of that water authority.
I'm saying this, Mr. Lawson, again. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this again.
$64,000.
For all you people know.
How could we know?
I just said it
He's
again.
vice president, he has control of that water
Mr. Lawson,
authority.
Did y'all drink the water? I drink the water every day, ma'am. And shower in the water. Mr. Lawson, to address your situation.
So you're
The mayor doesn't have a vote on borough council.
President, right?
He
You're
does
not
not have
concerned
a
with your
vote
kids.
on borough council.
You're not concerned with your kids.
I love my kids. I love
I'm
all
just
kids.
asking if you're
Are you
concerned.
concerned about your kids?
You damn right I'm concerned
you.
about my kids. I'm not concerned about my kids.
Yeah, my child be in and out of the hospital for past down the building. See how much they're gonna call you. Move your business out there. See what they call you.
I cannot believe you. I cannot believe you.
Everybody is saying the council, okay? Let me make one thing clear. They did not tell me about it. Maria Marcinko told me I didn't attend the meeting they discussed it. First of all, we should have had an emergency meeting. It should have been-
at the water authority.